Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Adam Atchison, 11 News anchor up here just across from the fire burning on the Air Force Academy grounds. I know a number of you are monitoring the very latest on this fire. Meteorologist Luke Victor just finished a live on our Facebook page updating you on the conditions that firefighters are facing on what is considered to be a red flag day. And this is the kind of situation that you don't want to see on a red flag day. This is the fire burning right here behind me, and this is right on the south end of the Air Force Academy, north of the Pine Creek housing area on the Air Force Academy grounds. And we are told at this time that there are no evacuations due to this fire. What is unclear at this point is how large this fire is and exactly what is burning. But from my vantage point, it appears to be brush in that area. They have not said if any structures are directly threatened, but again, no evacuations at this time. Like many of you, I'm out shopping today and I'm at the shops at Briargate in that area, and you can see this smoke for miles, even coming from the south end of Colorado Springs. And from time to time, that smoke plume back there has been bigger and stronger than it is now, but certainly very visible whether you're coming from the south or the north. But again, this is sort of in the southwest corner of the Air Force Academy grounds. We are waiting for the Air Force Academy to update us on exactly how large this fire is, where it may be heading, and what kind of control that they have been able to accomplish even in the last hour to 75 minutes or so. That's right around the first time that we started getting some of the calls into our newsroom about the smoke. We know at this point that CSFD has joined the firefight. They've got several brush crews, several crews that are on the way to help the Air Force Academy and any other agencies that are on the Air Force Academy grounds right now trying to gain control of this fire. Unclear how many other agencies are responding, but certainly CSFD is part of that contingent. We do have a crew on the way too to try to get closer to this area to keep you up to date on what's happening. But so many of you have been sending us pictures into the newsroom of this fire. You can see it from many, many different parts, especially on the north end of Colorado Springs. Continue to send us those pictures if you are out and about. Maybe you're shopping, maybe you're at home this afternoon and you see this smoke. We would want to see your vantage point as well so that we can share that with other viewers. Because our crews are on the scene or they're getting close to the scene, we're going to have updates on 11 News at 5:30. We've been cutting in periodically throughout the course of the afternoon to keep you posted on this. If we do learn something more about, say, evacuations or size or what have you, we will cut in on KKTV if necessary. But for now, we're doing as many updates here on Facebook as we can. You heard Luke, and I know a number of our 11 Breaking Weather team have been talking about the red flag conditions, the high wind warnings that we've been getting and will continue to have here into tomorrow. That's certainly a factor at play here. Anywhere you go on this side of town right now, you can see my hair's blowing around. There are some strong gusts, and we expect that to continue. Meteorologist Luke Victor, of course, will weigh in more on that on 11 News at 5:30. Somebody was asking me here on Facebook, any word on how large this is? No, we don't know the size, the acreage at this point. It looks, from my vantage point, fairly large. There are some trails up there on the west side of the Air Force Academy, and I don't know exactly where they are in relation to where this fire is. But again, we don't know how it started either. So there are a number of unknown questions, unknown answers to questions that we are asking both the Air Force Academy, and then we expect we'll get updates from CSFD at some point this afternoon as well. The wind will continue. I want to get back on the wind subject. The wind's going to continue, and that's going to play a factor here as firefighters work to try to contain this. I don't know if they'll be able to do any air support or if that's even in question at this point, but certainly when you've got wind gusts like this, it may present a little bit of a challenge. I know many of you are watching, and I see more and more joining us as I keep this live picture going. And I'm going to go here for just a few more minutes. We don't know where the fire started, but again, this fire is on the south end of the Air Force Academy near the Pine Creek neighborhood. No evacuations have been ordered in that area, nor on the north end of Colorado Springs. And from where I'm standing, there's at least a mile or two from the south end of the actual Air Force Academy, but this is near that area, of course, and the Air Force Academy says no evacuations. West side of Pine Valley is what someone is saying. Yes, north of the Pine area, and again, no one is ordered to leave at this time. If that changes, the moment that changes, we'll get back here on Facebook or on air. You'll get a push alert through the KKTV 11 News app as well, because we want people to be up to the minute on whether, if there is a safety issue, you're going to get that alert through KKTV and KKTV.com. So make sure you're on top of that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to step off here for just a second, give you a little bit more of a picture of what I'm seeing. I can't zoom in very far, but this fire, while there was a more significant column of smoke at one point, it seems to have spread out a little bit. That may, of course, be driven by the wind, and it's blowing smoke around in different places. So when we get updates on acreage, when we get update on how it started, when we get update on potential pre-evacuation notices or potential evacuation notices, we'll pass those along to you as the breaking news leader here at KKTV 11 News. Thanks for watching this update. Again, join the weekend crew at 5:30. They'll be live on 11 News with updates for you, and we'll continue to pass along any word that we get here on the KKTV 11 Facebook page and through the mobile app. And that is a really good resource in situations like this. When something like this does break out, you get push alerts anytime our 11 breaking weather team or the 11 breaking news team gets any kind of word that you need to know about in regards to this fire or any other breaking situation. Have a good afternoon, everybody. Stay safe out there, and keep us up to date if you do see anything and you have any pictures that you want to pass along to the newsroom. News@kktv.com is a good resource for you.